Nightmare on Elm Street, and I turned it off because it scared the shit out of me. So there's a scene where she can hear her voice being called, and she goes to the window, and then stones are going against the window, and that was enough for me. I was just like, nope.
So you didn't even get to see Freddy?
Nope. I think it's because you saw the girl in the body bag as well, and that freaked me out as a kid. And 8 years old, and it was the first time I've been exposed to anything like this, so I was just like, no, I'm done. But I went back to it years later, and I loved it. I'd probably say Sick Bastards is a good one to start with. Like end of the world stuff, mum and dad, daughter, son, trapped in a house, zombies outside. There's a lot more to it than that, but it's just kind of entry level of extreme. But that's the one that got me my career. But then I wrote a book that I love called Little Bastard, which is like the film Look Who's Talking, but the baby is a psychopath. And it's just things like that make me laugh. Or if they're on my Etsy page, I wrote a book called Hub, and I'm going to say nothing about that, but just challenge them to read it. It was a story about dementia, where every day the guy wakes up and he watches videotapes that his family have made of him and things like that.
50 First Dates? Have you ever seen that?
More like the film My Life with Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman. And they take him to the same places to try and keep the memories alive. But obviously with dementia, it's such a cruel thing. This wasn't going to be a horror book. This was going to be, because I write lots of different genres, and I thought it's too real. I don't want to do it, because that sort of thing, there's so much of it in real life. We don't need it in fiction. For me, it's like a family get-together. At home, England, we don't have much of this stuff. At least it's not as well run. Whereas here, it just feels like a big family environment. So not just with the workers, but the people that come here, I've seen them so many times that it's just like meeting up with friends again, and you just have a laugh. So I love flying out here for it. Well, I saw Troy last year, and I said to him, hey, can I be a regular feature if I do you this horror story set within Crypticon? Well, I can make it a yearly book. So each book is a whole story, but it's just a big universe. And then the people that come here, they all want to collect the books. And he was like, yeah, you can do that. So I just went home and wrote it, and I was like, I've done it. And they were like, oh, okay. I'm going to go home and die for a week. No. We're still working on films because we're trying this new thing now with a series called GPK, where at the end of this little book there's a QR code where you can actually watch the film. So it's the same story, but I made it as a film. So what I'm trying to do moving forward is all of my books are going to come with a QR code at the end where you watch the film for free. So I'm going to try and set that up. And then I've got a few sequels planned for a few of the books I've already written. And that's, pretty much it.